Hey there, this is Get Comfortable on Camera with Vid. I am Vid, and today I want to talk specifically to introverts. So if that is you, welcome. Let's hang out for a couple minutes and have a conversation. If you are an extrovert, hit the road. Just for today, all right? Bye, extroverts. All right, so introverts, here we are. It's just us. So one of the things that I think a lot of people have a misconception about when it comes to being good on camera is that it requires you to be an extrovert, and that introverts have an inherent mismatch to being on camera. And my experience as both as a professional camera coach and also as a writer and director for film and theater is that introverts tends to make the best people when communicating on camera. So if we're talking about public speaking or in like a big musical or something, then there's absolutely something to be said for extroverts. But when it comes to film acting or entrepreneurs, leaders trying to communicate with people on camera, that really is ideally, you want it to feel like an intimate one-on-one conversation. And that is what introverts are good at, right? Yeah, and so when I'm working with a new client, the people who are introverts, what I find really interesting is that, I guess I don't want to say that all extroverts are all extroverted in the same way, but they're kind of the same ballpark or the same flavor. Whereas introverts relate to people, to one another, or to other people in a really specific, really interesting way. And so that is what you want to do if you're an introvert, is you want to be having a one-on-one conversation with the camera, but instead of a camera, you want to be imagining a friend of yours. And then the goal of all the work that we do is to get it so that it feels like you are connecting with somebody in that really special, specific way that you do in real life one-on-one with the person who you were talking to in your imagination, which then is the camera. And so then when people watch that video later on, which you don't want to think about while you are making the video, you just want to be thinking about that one-on-one connection. But the really just like magical thing is that 3 months from now, when someone is watching that video that you made, that at that moment you were really in that centered one-on-one place with you and your imaginary projection of your friend, somebody who's watching that video much later is going to have the experience of being that friend, of like connecting with you in that special way. And so that's the sort of lightning in a bottle superpower that introverts have that extroverts might not. Like, they might be better in like a big speech in front of 500 people. But when it comes to camera stuff, introverts, we guys are the ones who know how to connect with somebody one-on-one, and that is what making a great video is all about.